Dr. Shane McKee is a clinical geneticist from Belfast City Hospital. Is there any point in me taking this test? Will it tell me anything important?
It's pretty unlikely this test is going to tell us anything about your immediate health in the very near future, but it can give us some clues as to things that you may need to worry about, or worry is maybe the wrong word, but you may need to think about later on down the line. What we try to do is to better diagnose and to manage genetic disorders, and much of that depends on getting the diagnosis right in the first place. Taken out. Now, if you move a DNA sequence 1 or 2 to the left or right, because your body is reading these in groups of 3, and each triplet has a certain code and codes for a specific amino acid in the protein. If you take one out, then that's what's called a frame shift. It knocks the whole, what's called the reading frame of that DNA molecule or of the sequence out. So it means that the protein basically eventually runs into the sand and just can't be produced. When I came here back in 1993, I had very different religious views to those that I hold now. Nowadays, I see religion in purely humanistic terms. I see it as something that we have invented to try and help us to explain the world that we see around us. Back then, I did think that it was revealed from on high, and I think Israel is perhaps the place, the catalyst that enabled me to make the transition between being a believer and now being a humanist. For every first degree relative that you have, so a first degree relative is a parent, a sibling, a child, they share 50% of your DNA. You need to think, this information that I'm getting on my genome is, yes, particular to me, but there is a bit of spillover into other family members. This is pretty heavy stuff. You need to think very carefully before you get that information, whether you feel it is right for you as a person. So it's not going to be the same answer for everyone.
Sort of been switching between yay and nay for the past couple of weeks.
Well, knowing your risk of, say, Alzheimer's or some incurable disease, will that actually help you? What are you going to do with that?
I don't know.